you can say. Yeah, it was a year. I don't know how to put it. It's I'll definitely say that it was not what I expected it to be. You know, I mean, for a moment in time, it just felt like, okay, maybe, just maybe, like, things would be better. Like in the ending of 2020, like 2020 was trash. It was the worst year. But as I said before, I thought 2021 would be, better, and we would be moving past like the COVID thing. But we didn't move past it. Like, we didn't move past it. It's still here. It's still people wearing masks. It's still people not wearing masks. It's still people taking the vaccine. It's still people not taking the vaccine. So it's just like, I would have at least thought like we would be better developed to a point where that was in order. But it's like now there are new versions of it being developed, and now it's like it's a roll of the dice to go outside. It's a roll of the dice to go to a restaurant. It's a roll of the dice to fly. It's a roll of the dice to be at a sporting event. It's like, yeah, you could be at a sporting event, but hey, just remember, it's still there. It's still around. It's still in the air. So if you're not wearing a mask, you could catch it. If you are wearing a mask, you could catch it. So it's like you don't know how to be. You don't know how to be with this thing still here. So if there's anything I would like wish for in 2022, I would just wish that like civilization just like be back to normal. I mean, like really back to normal, to where like we're okay to be outside. We're okay to like be in company with each other. We're okay to be however, like I think that's the one thing I would want out of 2022, for there to be safety of some sort, a comfortableness of some sort, not me still having to worry about, dang man, like can you just imagine if you like, I can't imagine people with sons and daughters who are, their sons and your son or your daughter has to go to middle school, who's attending school, like they have to go to middle school or high school or even elementary. Like, I don't know what that's like for you to have to like tell your kids, hey, you have to wear a mask in school, and like you can't just be without a mask, and there's no comfortability set afoot. So like, if there's anything I would want out of 2022, I would want us, the civilization, the society, to just be in a better civilization, like be comfortable in our society, because of the thing that's going around. I don't even want to say the name of it, because I don't want my content to be like put in some certain level of whatever because I said that word. But that's definitely. But other than that, I mean, it's the same old thing with like New Year's resolutions. I don't even believe in New Year's resolutions. It's not real. It's not real. It's like New Year's resolutions are just short form goals that you just like psych yourself into believing. You could have made your goal. You could have started making a goal in I don't know. You could have made your goal in like September. You could have started making a goal before 2022 even was thought of as a thing, and just said, hey, before January, I'm gonna da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna get myself started with da-da-da-da-da. But I guess people choose to do it in the way of hey, it's the new year, let me do it like that, because I guess they want to get all of their rambunctious, sinister things that are keeping them broken out of the way. And if you can't like follow through, like at least November, at least December, started in November, December, like, then that's it. I'll know like you are not like serious with yourself. You're not serious if you're like waiting until actually in January to start something. Like, you're not like your eating habits are terrible, and it's already hard enough on your health, and you're probably, there are lots of people who don't go to the doctor like regularly like that, so it's like you don't even know what's wrong with your body. You don't even know what's wrong with your body, and you eating bad could be that. You drinking like profusely. If you're a drunkard, somebody who like needs a drink all the time, you don't even know that if there's something like really wrong with your body. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes, but that's how it is. That's how it goes when you don't take things in moderation. Things start to happen. If you don't control yourself, things start to happen. So I would just say, watch your health. Watch your health. Just be positive. There's not, like, people don't have positive spirits. Like, people don't keep positive thoughts in their head. I think that's another thing. Like, gain control of your mind and just think positive. Because the more you think terrible thoughts, the more they're bound to happen. I was like, just be more positive. Like, I know that's easier said than done, because some people just be wishing for the worst. Like, man, you want it to happen, and it's gonna happen. So that's how I feel about 2022. Going into this is only January 13th, 13 days into the new year. Let me see what has happened since the new year started. Bob Saget has passed away. Max Julian passed away on the 1st. Now, talking about dieting, eating right, exercising, all of that good stuff, right? In this new year, remember, it's January. This is 13 days into, excuse me, 13 days into the year. New Year's resolution, I'm gonna eat right. I'm gonna go exercise. I'm gonna take it seriously this year. All of your goals to eat right and be fit and exercise are going out the window. Do you know why? Do you know why? It's because Taco Bell decided to say, fuck your resolutions. Fuck you eating right. We're gonna put out these fucking wings, and you're gonna come buy them. You're gonna come try it. You're gonna waste your money and come buy these wings from, by the way, a motherfucking Mexican. Isn't Taco Bell supposed to be making Mexican food? Taco Bell got breakfast. By the way, I'm wondering who goes there and says, hey, I want breakfast. When there's Jack in the Box, Burger King, McDonald's, IHOP, Denny's. I don't even like Denny's, but they got breakfast. All those places, who bypasses all of those places and says, hey, I want breakfast from Taco Bell? You are a weirdo doof if you do. That's all I'm saying. Like, they got breakfast, they got French fries, in the midst of all of that, decide, hey, let's just do it. Let's get wings. Let's get wings. Like, and then come to find out, Taco Bell is like, they get their packaging and everything, and the food, like the frozen food that they get it comes from the same factory that KFC gets their food from. So it makes a lot of sense now. I got it. But like, come on, man. Come on, like this is too much. This is too much. Chicken wings, really? But y'all are called Taco Bell though. Why? Like, how? Well, I'm gonna just tell you one thing. I'm not gonna be one of those people who tries this. I'm gonna just leave it alone, because I mean, that's a disservice to Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, and any other wing place for me to be going to Taco Bell and getting wings. Like, come on now. Taco Bell is the last place I'm about to go and say, hey, let me get some chicken wings. No. Relax. Stop it. No. These are KFC wings at another restaurant. That I'm good. I'm good off of these. Hell nah. Go ahead and go get those wings if you want to. I'm good. Boy, man, the devil be busy, don't he? Huh? Trying to mess with your goals, try to mess with your goals to do better for yourself, and poof, right there. Hey, like I said, I'm only looking from, outside looking in. We don't know the full story. No matter how many times the media asks both of these guys, what is the problem? Why isn't this happening? Why isn't da 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 da? You don't know. We'll never really truly know why. What's his name got off the field? I read that Antonio Brown was trying to get more throws from Tom Brady, and that's why he got frustrated, and he was like, fuck this. Another story says that they were trying to stop, Bruce Arians was trying to stop Antonio Brown from getting his bonus. As you see, there's another, I seen another video where Tom Brady was I think Bruce Arians was saying, hey man, get off the field, don't stay on the field. And he was like, nah, hell no, I don't give a damn what you saying. I'm going in so Gronk could get his bonus, right? And I wish that type of thing I wish it was that same way with Antonio Brown, and bro just like pretty much just like stopped him from like tried to stop him from like I said, tried to stop him from leaving and just saying, hey bro, relax, like chill bro, like come on bro, don't leave. I wish it was that. I wish how Tom Brady acted with Gronk for him when he wanted to get his bonus and everything like that was the same way when Antonio Brown threw off all his shit and said, fuck it, I'm leaving. Right? I wish it was that way, but it's not. And like I said, it doesn't matter how many parties are involved or whoever is close enough to the situation. It's between those two people, but I kind of feel like Tom Brady could have been like a moderator in this instance. So the clip I'm about to play is a clip of Antonio Brown on the Full Send podcast. Full Send podcast, as y'all know, is the Nelk Boys. They do a podcast and they have like people on there. So Antonio Brown was on there to basically like talk about the situation surrounding him leaving and going to the locker room and essentially catching an Uber and going to a Nets game. So let's just see what he says about Tom Brady.
I seen on your Instagram that you don't follow Tom Brady. I deep dive into it. But why don't you follow Tom Brady? Is there something?
Nah, it's not personal, man. Tom is actually my friend, one of my close friends. But you know, like Ball was saying, what are you saying? I work at McDonald's? You see what I'm saying? Some people have a different definition of friend. Because when I say I'm your friend, that mean I got your back. That mean, to me though.
Okay. See, first of all, just like I said beforehand, I wish that Tom Brady would have had Antonio Brown's back when he was about to leave from the game, and not just focus solely and primarily on himself, because essentially it just, football, the NFL may be a business. Football may be a business, but at the same time, it's like you gotta see all these players every day, every week, every month, every year for however long they're signed to the franchise. So it's like in some instance, y'all are almost like family. So it's like you would expect like your brother to go to bat for you. You know what I'm saying? Like they won a Super Bowl together. So it's like you would expect that out of Tom Brady.
That's what a friend means. But a friend is not like that in this world and how we live in. And we play professional sports. Like not everybody in sports gonna be your friend. Tom Brady's my friend. Why? Because I'm a good football player. He need me to play football, right?
Okay.
These guys call me to win the Super Bowl.
Okay. He said Tom Brady is not my friend, like to be my friend. He's my friend because of football. He needs me because of football. We not friends like that. He's opening up. He peeling back the layers right now.
Toilet bowl. They didn't say, AB, we having problems with the toilet over here in Tampa. You think you could flush the shit down and help us out? No, they called me and said, hey, AB, we need you to win the Super Bowl because Tom Brady saw me come to the Pats and run through those guys. The Patriots run a good system with practice and details, and he learned that AB's a professional. No matter what you say about AB, AB put his heart on the line. AB know to play when it's fourth down because he was studying up all night. He know the two huddle. I can count on him. But that's on the football field.
So as a person with you and Tom, you wouldn't consider him your friend, or would you consider?
See, now you're taking it too far. I just said people got different meanings of friendship. Like when I used the example and said Bob was on the fries, he thought I was disowning him, saying he worked for McDonald's. I wasn't saying that. I was using the analogy to say if we're running a business and I need you to be on this and you can't be on this.
Well, what do you think, AB? What do you think AB makes Tom so good? What makes him the greatest quarterback?
Listen, we talking about principles. Now you talking about what make Tom so good.
Yeah.
Tom can't do nothing by himself. He got to play on a team. This is a football game.
Uh-oh.
But this is what the world becoming, man. I just watch TV and they say, the coach just lied and said AB never told me about an injury. Then I put up the text. It's still negativity on my name. I just watched Aaron Rodgers say a guy's a dummy. Then everybody say, yeah, the guy's a dummy. So you tell me. You guys tell me. I'm here to figure it out what it is and what's going on and why is it like this way, because this is what it is right now.
Right. I just don't think nobody's been in your position. So nobody knows really. Like, not a lot of people get to live the AB life. So it's hard to kind of figure out.
It's not simple, man. Imagine someone distorting your character. These guys called me to win the Super Bowl. After a suspension, I come and help them do that. If Tom Brady's my boy, why am I playing for an earnest salary?
Right.
You my boy though, right?
Right.
Gronkowski is boy, right?
Right.
How much do you get paid?
Ooh.
Significant amount.
Damn.
All right, so why is AB on the prove-it deal? Who's better than me over there? Let's be real.
Right, but don't
No, let's not be right. Let's be honest.
No,
This is the podcast to be real.
No, I'll be real.
Who is
AB
the best guy over there?
AB.
Since you guys know football, who is it?
For sure,
Who's
AB.
the best guy over on that team?
No,
Playing
AB.
football,
It's
receiver-wise,
AB.
who is the
It's AB.
guy that get it popping?
It's
I mean,
AB.
I think it's a combination of all you guys. I think it was AB.
Combination now.
Dude, I've always said, for me, I've watched you
But
play.
you got a right to your opinion, bro. I'm not trying to force your opinion.
No,
I'm
you're
trying
good.
to force your
I'm
opinion.
just a diehard Brady fan.
Listen, man, it is what it is. It's not about being a fan. It's about being a realistic humanity, a human. That's what it's about, bro. A Brady fan, Brady can't do shit by himself. But you guys gonna make it seem like he just this horror guy. Bro, we're all humans, bro. We all depending on someone else to do the job. Just like your show, you depending on the video team, the audio team. You counting on people to set this up.
Right.
So you don't think he helped you at all, Brady?
Now you saying who helped? Listen, I'm not saying that. I'm saying what's the realistic of right now. How did he help me? Would he help my career to come back?
No,
because
just like
they helped
letting you
him.
stay at his house and shit. And
Bro, stay at
they
his
help
house. I
you
got
out.
my own money, bro.
I
You guys know who I am?
I like the fact.
I don't need to
too.
stay at no one house. I got my own houses. Guys do that to influence you guys in the publicly. Like, oh, he's at Tom house. Then he's maybe a good guy.
Right.
But I thought I was a good guy. I was a great football player. That's why you guys know me, right?
But as far as
He said a lot of things. Excuse me. He said a lot of things on that one. Definitely threw some shots at Tom Brady. Not maybe. He threw some shots at Tom Brady. He said, basically, summing it all up, he's basically saying, Tom Brady ain't my friend. That's number one. Number two, you supposed to have my back. Number three, Tom Brady don't do nothing by himself, which I think is that's crazy. That is some crazy stuff to say. But I mean, I get how, you know what I'm saying? I get how he feels about, like, damn, Tom Brady kind of basically let me down, you know? This is an academy of brotherhood, and we went to a Super Bowl together, and now all of a sudden you just acting like you can't speak up all of a sudden and have my back. I got it. I understand the validity of the situation as far as getting devolving into his mind, you know? And now I'm going to just play I'm going to play another clip, and basically we're just going to see why he decided he didn't want, okay. There's like two other clips I want to play. The one where why he walked off the field. So take a look. Just take a listen.
So take us through real quick. Let's just get it out of the way here, because there's a lot of shit we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
What happened? You know, on the sideline, obviously, your lawyer released a statement about, you know, that you had an ankle injury. So right now, you had an ankle injury. Is that what happened?
I mean, like, I'm here to podcast and fellowship, man. I think you guys already know what happened.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a professional football player. You know, my business is playing football games. Imagine if a coach tell you, get the fuck out of here. What are you going to do?
I see.
You tell a coach you can't go in the game. Do you guys want to see my ankle or no? You want to just zoom in on the ankle?
Tell you what, we do have the
Nah,
capability
man, we ain't gotta
to
do
zoom
all
in on
that.
the ankle. We have the most high-tech cameras here, Mr. Brown.
No, we got to let the doctors do their job, man. It ain't, you know. My whole thing is, it's about integrity. And if you got a player, players have rights.
Mm-hmm.
And
True.
you got a right to tell the coach, yo, coach, I can't go in the game. You know, if it make the coach irrational, emotional, that I can't do my job, then, you know, that's not humane. If, you know, you work for any type of job and you told your, you know, the employees or someone told you, hey, Bob, we need you on the fries, baby. The fries, you know, we need you to get on the fries. You like, yo, man, my hand, man, I can't get on the fries, man.
That's
but
a terrible analogy, but I get what he's trying to say.
McDonald's.
no, listen, it ain't never, you know. See, that's the problem with the world. Everyone take things the wrong way.
Joke too much.
I was using that as an analogy to give you a real
Not a good
perspective
analogy, but
scenario.
I get where he's coming
Obviously,
from.
I know this is a big time podcast. We're not at McDonald's, but you know, everyone loves some fries or McFlurry every now and then.
100%.
Big
That's
Mac, no pickles.
You know what I mean? You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I was using
You
that as
know
an
what I
analogy
mean?
to say if you wasn't able to do your job, pretty much.
100%.
If you can't do your job, you have the right to not to be able to do your job, you know. And prior to the game, I know you guys seen the text message that went out that showed I communicated with the coach in regards. You guys follow football, you notice I didn't practice Thursday, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I was questionable for the game. So these guys was all aware. But I think, you know, when, you know, I make things look easy, I handle things with poise, like you just asked me, Bob. How is it like to deal with so many people hating you and be able to handle it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know who I am. No one else dictate how I feel. You ask me how I feel, Bob, I feel good. You know what I mean? Because no one else dictate my temperature in regards of my truth and my life.
Why do you think, like, if they knew you were injured, why would they, like, force you to play?
I can't answer questions for like everyone else. I'm here to tell you what it is. I don't know why what they doing. I'm just telling you what they did and what I did. I only got control of my actions.
football
I
is
can't
a
control
business.
what you
That's why
say,
they
he
did it.
say, she say, what no one else do. All I control is how I handle myself. So in the midst of the game, these guys telling me get in. I'm already on the bench. I'm telling them like, yo, my ankles is done, man. That's all I got. The guy said, get the fuck out of here, and said, you're done with cutting his throat. At that point, bro, I'm taking your fucking logos off. I don't want to wear that shit. I'm out of here. Then you got freaking the whole MetLife Stadium. I was feeling like Fabulous, one of the famous rapper guys. They like clapping for me like, I become too sexy for my shirt, Bob.
What?
That pretty much gave the lowdown of what they of what the reason why he walked off the field. All right, and then the last clip here that I'm gonna play is basically him talking about people saying that he has CTE.
Bro, people gonna always have something negative to say or how you react or what you do. It's always gonna be scrutiny of what you do in this world. If you do it right, if you he could have did this way.
But specifically
Bro,
speaking,
listen, CTE, you can't stand a person for CTE till they dead. First off,
what do you mean? What do you mean?
you don't know about CTE?
I know about CTE.
So how do they test CTE?
I know.
When you freaking died at CTE, so how you gonna say a player that's living in real time, who putting up real stats, who's standing for real purposes, who doing real things got CTE?
But you think, for instance, hits like that you took
Bro,
against.
I'm a wide receiver. What wide receiver you know has CTE? Vincent Jackson? Did you hear the Tampa Bay Bucks talk about Vincent Jackson's CTE?
I have not.
See, you open up a whole lot of can of whoop ass.
What does that mean?
We kumbaya and a lot of stuff starting to come to the surface. You just asked me about CTE. I played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Right.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl last year, and they had a player who died from what, Bob?
Yeah, I'm guessing you.
Oh, okay. So basically right now he's really kind of, why is he so defensive about somebody asking him about CTE? First of all, like, why are you so defensive about that? Does maybe that offends him for for people to say that he has CTE, but I mean, CTE is all too common in football for like media personalities not to ask that question about whether you have it or not, you know? And I totally thought that you could have CTE while you are still alive. It's only then when you die. I think what he's trying to say is it's only then when you die is when they figure out you have CTE. But you can have CTE without knowing you have CTE. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a thing of football players, wrestlers, whatever. They can unknowingly have CTE, and it's when they die that they run tests and operations on the person's brain, on the athlete's brain, and figure out that they had CTE. I think that's what he was trying to say. I don't think he just wasn't saying it in a right way.
Means CTE.
No, don't guess I mean. It's factual. Can someone put it on the computer?
So I'm saying this.
No, listen. We talking factual.
What are we searching?
Can you put that on the computer? Vincent Jackson just died from CTE, played for the Buccaneers.
That's yeah, because they actually made a movie about that. I know John was telling me the Will Smith. You ever
Bro,
seen?
exactly.
You see that movie?
Of course. I did a whole Chappelle about that movie in Pittsburgh a long time ago. You only could take CTE when you die, bro. So what are you asking me what I got while I'm living? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Because he doesn't
But
know
that
if he
doesn't mean
has
you
it.
might not. Like one might
Bro,
not
I'm
have
an
it, not
NFL
specifically
wide
you.
receiver that manage stress well. I got a blood level equivalent. Like, I get a blood test. I can't just go out and eat a certain food. I got levels I need to stay upon. My blood level is equivalent to a Navy SEAL. Know what that mean? You manage stress. I just came here with 1 million people talking about me. I didn't come for the money, bro. You didn't think I got money already?
Oh, I got you.
The Bucks still got to pay me until, you know what I mean?
No, I know, yeah.
So listen, I'm here to have kumbaya. I love Bob. I like you guys. I come to fellowship with you guys. And now Bob asked me a genuine question. It wasn't to get mad. No, I got excited about kumbaya because in this moment we all can learn from this. Not only us, people that watch this, the people that's here. because we need to learn this. This is about fellowship and learning.
So
Bob asked me, I'm going to repeat this question because I know what's going on. Listen, people like to say you get irrational, you get crazy. I just get excited.
you get passionate.
Yeah, I get excited.
Passionate.
And not even
too.
passionate. Like, I'm not passionate about talking about this. It's just excited.
Right.
No one want to talk about someone else. Like, people die because of this. And I'm being asked a real question about CTE. So listen, Bob, I want to educate not only you guys, because you guys asking me. I know you guys don't know. You said you don't know. So I wanted to put it up on the screen so we could talk about real logistics. How many years I've been playing in the NFL?
So it says though,
I'm making point. We in the Kumbaya. Can I lead the Kumbaya?
Go for it.
All right. How many years have I played in NFL? Could someone tell me?
Since 09, right?
Since 2010.
2010.
I can't do math.
How many years is that?
That's
12,
11
13?
years, or 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
Could you pull up Vincent Jackson? How many years did Vincent Jackson play?
12.
12 years.
Okay.
So you think there's gonna be more cases like this going forward?
Bro, listen, football is a violent game. When you sign up for this shit, you know what it is. Hold on. Football is a violent game. When you sign up for this shit, you know what it is, first off. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's not I'm gonna snatch your flag, I'm gonna touch your butt on the way down. No, bro. This is a war game. Bob, when you running that ball, defensive guys literally thinking in mind, literally, I'm gonna kill you. You see what I'm saying? That's their mentality because that's what they have to have.
But you think there's guys that take it to another level, like Vontae's Burfict when he hit you across the middle, that
Bro,
hit.
listen, it's a part of the game. You don't think someone want to hit me? If someone hit me, they're going viral.
I know, that's what I'm saying though.
No, but listen, I don't think you
Somebody
know what
hit
you're
me, they
saying.
go
You're asking me
viral.
questions, but you're not listening to the answers. I'm trying to break this thing down so we could kumbaya, so we learn from this.
This
Not
man
to be
keeps saying
irrational.
kumbaya.
It's purpose in this. It's learning in this. It's details in this. It's a lot of substance in this. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you the perspective of football players, first of all, before we get to CTE. All right? So listen, I played receiver in the NFL 12 years. CTE is an autopsy revealed on your brain from trauma to the head. Being a football player, you're going to have some trauma to the head, regardless of what you do. Any skill position, no matter where you play, it's going to be some trauma to the head. So Vincent Jackson, can you pull him up? Because he used to play for the Bucks. He died from CTE.
Yeah.
And the Bucks, on the other hand, say AB is crazy. He may have CTE. He need to get some help. You think these people?
I see what he's trying to say. He's trying to say they're making up something to bypass whatever he's trying to say. They're trying to make up a narrative to where, oh, he's crazy. He has CTE. Yada yada yada. That's why it's good to wait for the full story on things, you know? Don't never assume something is one way without hearing the other side of a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what he's trying to say. The media does this with all the black athletes. They try to turn it into something else when it's not that. When a player, not even just a black player, just a player in general is outspoken and they saying something else, they turn it into something else. But I mean, mainly with the black players, they try to make black players look crazy. Cause I mean, look at Enes Cantor, and all the stuff he's saying about whatever, right? They not turning that into nothing. But let it be like a LeBron James. Let it be like Kyrie. They make Kyrie look crazy as much as possible. Sports media make black players, black football players, black basketball players, you know, just black athletes in general look crazy when they're outspoken. Very crazy. Very, very crazy.
Care about if I got CT? Did you see them do anything for Vincent Jackson like they did for Demaryius Thomas? Did they put his number on the field?
Is it bad for business?
I didn't even get to that part yet. Life is not about business. It's about people, man, human beings. That's what I'm saying. In this world we live in, people think business. What about this guy used to work for your business? He died for CTE. These guys didn't put nothing on the field, bring his family. They didn't do anything to bring awareness to this guy. Now these guys tell me get the fuck off the field. And now I gotta answer questions about maybe having CTE. This guy really killing suicide.
Right.
You don't think what these guys doing
Junior
against me
Seau?
is
Seau.
Saya?
Seau was one of them too.
bro, it's been a lot of guys.
There's a lot of guys. Seau was one that John just put up there. Junior Seau had the same thing. He killed himself, right? Remember?
This guy killed himself too off drugs. He drunk himself till he's died.
Right.
So what do you think make guys do
He
this?
shot himself in the chest.
Wait,
Of course, because think, hold
go
on.
ahead, yeah.
Let me explain you the mentality of a football player so you could just have some common courtesy of your mindset and how you gotta have why Kumbaya is so important because these guys
He
carry
keeps
this
saying
mindset
kumbaya.
and it's not the same mindset from
He
the
keeps
football
saying
field.
kumbaya.
to
It's the
life.
funniest shit.
When I was here today,
I just think him
gave
saying
you guys
kumbaya is hilarious.
life principles. Now we're talking about football
I don't know, I just
principles
think
on the
him saying
field.
Kumbaya is hilarious.
Junior Seau was a linebacker. Bro, you know what kind of trauma he's seeing when he's taking on the fullback, head on head? You know what trauma he's seeing when every time he see a guy open
Hey, no
field and
lie.
he tackle him? What do you think he's
No
tackling
lie
him? What do
here.
you think he's tackling him? What do you think he's thinking, Bob?
No lie, he's really speaking some facts here, honestly. This really just offsets everything that everybody is saying about him. Bro is in the right headspace. He's just not taking no F from the NFL or Bruce Arian or the Buccaneers organization. He ain't taking it. He not taking no BS.
Kill.
Exactly. So when you tackling and hitting guys for 60 plays for 20-some weeks, bro, your mindset, every time you see a guy, it's like, yo, I'm finna fucking kill this guy. That's your mentality when you're tackling these guys. Now you gotta come home and deal with people talking about you in a negative way, writing about you any kind of way. Then you gotta deal with you're successful, people taking advantage of you. Then you gotta deal with when you become a player and you're not that good, people just treat you like salami. They just say, get the fuck out of here, like the coach told me. You're done, get the fuck out of here. So imagine a guy mine who waking up for 12 years to work for some people, then he finally realized, oh, they never gave a fuck about me. Then he realized what he was doing for the job for the people that didn't give a fuck about him was killing himself. Then he realized he missed time with his family, he missed time with his kids, he missed time with his girlfriend who's probably seeking trauma. Now the guy's left to be by himself with no one who didn't even care about him. And how do he cope with that? He didn't like AB where he got good people in his corner where he got kumbayas. And he could be like, you know what? Hey, Junior, man, let it go, man. You made so many memories in it, man. You was so great, man. Don't even worry about it, man. You don't even. He never had that moment to talk about it. Vincent Jackson never had no one from Tampa Bay to tell him, hey, man, we love you, man. No matter how it went down, we still got your back. So imagine these players like Terrell Owens who live in that 48 still living with people doing him wrong.
So are there any ways to change and prevent that from happening from going forward to make the game a little safer
Can't
and
really
just
change
disrupt
what
the
other
game?
people.
Bro, how you gonna change a job that's been going around for 100-something years?
I don't know. Make safer technology for helmets and fucking.
I don't think
Bro,
there's
they already
anything
got
they can
so
really
easy.
do.
Well, I don't-
It-
you
it-
still-
it's so easier said than done. Like, come on, man. Like at the end of the day, the only way to stop a violent game of players head on collisioning into each other and dead set like tackling each other and almost causing paralyzations, head trauma, all of that stuff is to just, I don't know, like stop the game. I mean, that's the only way. Stop playing the game. I mean, it's a dangerous game at the end of the day. Like Antonio Brown said, you get what you sign up for, you know? These NFL players know what they sign. These football players know what they're doing when they sign up for it. So it's like, it's just like UFC fighters. Like, they know what they're doing when they sign up for it. Boxers, they know what they're doing when they sign up for it. All of these are dangerous sports. Even wrestling. Wrestling is dangerous. The things that they do in wrestling are dangerous. They sign up for it, though. It's what they signed up for. So from this whole entire exchange from Antonio Brown, it's like the guy knows what he's saying. Like, he's not dumb or whatever the media is perceiving him to be. He is very level-headed. He's very in the right mindset. You know, I do get and understand why he's so like vocal about like, hey, why the hell do y'all think why the hell do y'all think I have CTE? But I mean, at the same time, it's like he doesn't even know if he has CTE to even like explain and say, hey, I have CTE. He doesn't know if he has CTE. It's just like it was said. You have to be deceased for them to test to see if you have CTE. So, but hopefully, Antonio Brown just just rejuvenates himself from this situation. I'm not speaking ill will against Antonio Brown. I think Antonio Brown is a superstar, and I feel like a team will take him again. Like he will be let back into the NFL, and he will be accepted from a team, no matter what anybody else is saying. Y'all are not in his shoes. Y'all are not dealing with the media the way he is dealing with the media. The media is only dishing out a narrative and perception about him so that you can have a thought process and think that, hey, Antonio Brown is crazy. Antonio Brown is stupid. Nah. Like, you don't know. You're not in his shoes. So therefore, your opinion is invalid because you're taking the perception of the media and how they are perceiving him and making that your opinion. So, much respect to Antonio Brown. I hope that he can just be around people who are in fellowship enough with him to like just for him to just be able to take advice from people, like actual people, like, you know, people who are like his actual friends and not just people who are just by the wayside just because, oh yeah, this just happened to him, you know. I seen him in pictures with Kanye West. I seen him in I seen it, you know, he dropped the Pit Not the Palace video. I seen that, you know, not the greatest song I ever heard in the world, but hey, you know, he's having fun and he's enjoying his money. You know, I'm sure after all of this stuff has happened, I'm sure he's had a chance now. He's having more of a chance to spend time with his kids, his girlfriend, you know. There's a positive in this is what I'm trying to like get to. So, yeah, man, much respect to him. Hopefully everything works out and he is able to play for a football team again, you know, because at the end of the day, in my opinion, his well-being, his mental health is at the top of it, you know, and the coach just jumped the gun, shot himself in the foot, in my opinion, by telling him to get the fuck out of here. It's just my opinion. But, yeah, salute to Antonio Brown. All right, y'all. I just want to talk about Cobra Kai Season 4. It came out. I didn't know that it came out on. It came out on, like, what is that? The 30th of December or something like that. I just wanted to talk about it real quick. I just wanted to talk about the problematic things, what I thought was good, what I thought was bad about the show. I'll essentially start with what I thought was interesting about the show. As I've been watching this show since it started, since season 1 and everything like that, the question I had from maybe, season 3? Or is it season 2 when Miguel got paralyzed? I can't remember. Is, why the hell is Miguel still fucking doing karate? Am I the only one asking this question? Like, why is Miguel still doing karate? He almost lost his... Either he almost lost it or he actually lost his ability to walk. Why the hell is he still doing karate? Why are you still doing the thing that almost why are you still doing the thing that caused you to like not be able to walk again? I don't even understand that. I don't know how your mother is allowing you to still go and do karate after you literally could not walk anymore. Just a thought in my mind. I do think that the writing was kind of, you know what I'm saying? A little bit, in my opinion, a lot more manipulation going on. A lot more manipulation going on. I think the villain in this whole entire, there's two people who I really think are villains in this whole entire movie. Right? Not even movie, television show. It's the Terry Silva, this guy right here, this person right here. He is, he's master manipulator. Forget about John Kreese. John Kreese at least has some level of compassion somewhere in his black ass heart. But this Terry Silva dude, okay, so I don't want to give up too much about this season, but I mean, if you're expecting some amazing season of Cobra Kai and expecting it to like be finished from this point, keep holding your breath. In the show, during the season, John Kreese, like at the end of season 3, he made a call to somebody, right? Made a call to somebody. In the first, in the first episode, the call he makes is to somebody sitting at a piano. And they're playing the piano, and he picks up his phone, and he's like, "Long time," and he just hangs up the phone. And that person that he was calling was Terry Silva. And Terry Silva is basically well off. He's well off. He's doing great in his life, right? John Kreese finds Terry Silva, and basically tries to convince him to come back to Cobra Kai. Come back to Cobra Kai with me, because like originally, I think it was the Karate Kid #3. He was there with John Kreese. And they kind of give a little bit more of his backstory in this season. He basically explains his backstory and says, I was on cocaine and all this other stuff. That really opens a portal for me to say, like, hey, how the hell was it that guys who were hopped up on cocaine were able to run a successful karate dojo with these young children and then turn them into monsters in the process of all that? That's just something I thought about. But yeah, John Kreese's pursuit of Terry Silva was, of course, like I said, manipulation. John Kreese is a master manipulator, but he ain't no master manipulator like Terry Silva. Once he gets Terry Silva to come back in the fold, basically, man, when you watch the season, you'll see, man, he opens up a world of crazy. It's like one of those people you should have just left at like it's like one of those things where it's basically one of those things where it's like somebody who decides like they don't want to be seen or heard and just wants to be left alone. You leave that person alone. That's what Terry Silva is. He's one of those people, if you're going to look for him and you're trying to convince him you just need to leave him alone, because he's the crazy one. John Kreese shows some compassion at some point in this season, or shows that it doesn't have to be my way. You can have your own way. Same thing with Daniel LaRusso in this season. He's all about doing it the Miyagi way, and he literally, that's what irks me about him in this season. Doing it the Miyagi way, and okay, we keep doing it the Mr. Miyagi way. It's not only until, the last episode of the whole entire season that he comes to a point where he's like, okay, you can do it. It doesn't have to be the Miyagi way, everything doesn't have to be done in the style and way of Mr. Miyagi. You know what I'm saying? That's what bothered the fuck out of me during this whole entire season of this show. That's probably the thing that bothered me the most. And then another thing is, this is a side note, but this was actually incredible. Well, not really incredible, but it's just interesting. The son, Daniel LaRusso's son, I can't remember his name. he's a little jerk off. He's an asshole in this show. So the whole time, Daniel is like on this the Miyagi style, and having peace and everything like that. His son is a little freaking asshole. Like, whoa, I thought that was interesting. I think another thing that's interesting is the wife, LaRusso, Mrs. LaRusso. She's a villain in the show. She's putting her nose where it does not belong. Like, nobody asked you to go like mess with what is this girl's name right here? The girl from the girl from Cobra Kai. Like, it's like, relax. Like, she's like, if you touch a hair on my daughter's head, I'm gonna have you arrested. And all this BS. It's like, lady, relax. Like, relax, lady. Like, come on now. We ain't gotta do all of that. Like, stop being nosy. Let them stick to doing the karate, and you stick to just staying in your place. Like, she stepped out of bounds a couple times during this season and was just doing unnecessary stuff. Like, just doing unnecessary stuff, and you not making it easier on your daughter. Like, relax. Robbie is still a little, he's still a little rebellious teenager. Still just like not having any, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, any compassion like that. Just being for himself. And he pretty much like taught Cobra Kai all of Miyagi-Do's moves. All of Miyagi-Do's moves. He taught all of Cobra Kai, like, those moves. What else? For the most part, like I said, it was an okay season, but it's just like, y'all are like, they're doing a season 5. Like I said, if you're hoping for it to be over in this season, it's not. They're bringing what is his name back? They're bringing what's his name back? Who was in like season season 3 when Danny went to, what is that, Japan? Chosen. Yeah, he's bringing him back, and and probably the last thing here is Miguel. I thought this was like the dumbest ending in the world. Miguel runs away to Mexico to find his dad. He just runs away to Mexico to find his dad. Who knows where that might end up or how that might end up. But yeah, for the most part, it was an okay season. It wasn't amazing. I would not go back and watch it again. It was just all right because they didn't end it. They're dragging this out, and they're trying to. It's like it's gonna continue now, and Cobra Kai is basically in the next season gonna be bigger than they already are. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got about the Cobra Kai review. If you watch it and you enjoy it, good for you. If you see the flaws I saw, you'll see why I thought this was like season. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing my 2021 album of the year list because I didn't get to do it. So why not? All right. So without further ado, let's get this going. And this is gonna be 10. This is gonna be 10 spots, and I'm gonna have multiple albums in each number. So we're just gonna go ahead and get it started. Right off the bat, I'm gonna be putting. Let me see. Because this is not as easy as one would think. So if I'm going off of if number one if number 1, number 2, and number 3 are the perfect albums, and number 1 and 2 are the ones where there's no skips at all, I think we're gonna start at the top. And at the top, who am I gonna put at the top? I'm going to be putting. Let me see here. Who do I put at the top? This might sound crazy, but I'm gonna be putting Voice of the Heroes at the top at number 10. Voice of the Heroes is gonna be number 10. Let me do this real quick. Put it up here at number 10. Voice of the Heroes is gonna be at number 10. You know, I'm a lyrics person, so that's just off. You know, some easy listening, something you can listen to in the car. You know, something that bumps in the whip. Something of that magnitude, that's where I would place this. It would be at number 10. Okay, we're still at number 10. I'm gonna put Moneybagg Yo's album up here. Like, I didn't listen to it a whole lot, but it definitely bumps in the whip, so I'm gonna put it at number 10. Dumb and Dumber 2 will go at number 10 as well, just because, like I said, it's definitely something I wrote around to. Okay, we're gonna go to number 9. Number 9, I'm going to be putting. Let me see here. I'll put. Let me see. This is actually hard. We're gonna be putting. What's it called? What is this called? Damn. How do I forget the name already? R.I.P. to Dolph. I can't remember the name. It's something Paper Route Illuminati is at number 9. Like I said, we're still in the up here at from number 10 to number, I'm gonna say 7. We're still in like nice beats, you know, nice beats, you know, not really lyrical mostly, I'm gonna say. Also at number 9, I would definitely put Shiesty. I definitely listen to Shiesty. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that at number 8. Shiesty Season is at number 8. I definitely listen to that like crazy. Let me see. I'm gonna put Moray's Street Sermons up at number. I'm gonna put that at number 9. Put that at number 9. There was so much music that came out that I didn't listen to. I will put Migos' album up here, but like I only listened to it like maybe once or twice, and I just kind of like said, it's not something I want to listen to again. Let me see here. Grip, the newest signee from that signed the Shady Aftermath, or Shady actually. I'm gonna put him at number 8 because he actually had a solid album. His album was actually lyrical. Okay, I think we can move down to number 7. Number 7, I'm gonna put Slime Language 2 at 7. YSL. That was a good project, very good project, very cohesive. Okay, this is number 7. Is there another one I could put up here? Number 7. Because y'all have to remember, I'm thinking about like the albums I actually listened to and didn't like just listen to like one time. Okay. That album looks familiar. Whose album is that? Is that Tion Wayne right there? I'm not sure. I can't see it. I can't see it very well. Let me see. This is actually very difficult. Soulfly, I'll put at number 6. I listened to that. Conway to the Machines, La Mannequin at number 5. Let me see for Yourself, I don't know. I'll put him at number 5 as well. Let me see. Haitian Boy Kodak, gonna put him at number 4. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I definitely know I'm putting Nas's album at number 3, of course. NF's album is gonna be at number 2. Season is gonna be at number 2. Or not, put that at number 3 because I liked it, but it still wasn't what I wanted it to fully be. Vince Staples' Salt Title Project is definitely gonna be right at number 2. I jammed the hell out of that album. Let me see. Don Tolliver's project, even though it like kind of came out late, I put it at number 4. Let me see. There's a few albums here that came out like literally in December. Literally like 20 days before December was over with. Roddy Ricch's album, I'm not putting that on the list just because it's like it came out too early. I put Young Thug's what was that, Pink album right here at number 4. Solid album, solid project. Let me see. Lil Yachty, put him up here at number 5. Tyler is number 1, of course. Solid project. Drake's album. Put it up here, number 6. Number 6, next to Rodway. Let me see. Donda, I'm gonna put all the way at number 8 because I liked it, but I didn't like it. Put it all the way up there. No, I'll put it right here at 7. It can stay at 7. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. We put Dave's album. We're All Alone in This Together at number 1, 2. Very cohesive project. Very lyrical. The beats are there. The lyrics are there. The presentation is there. The way everything is mixed is there. Kevin Gates' project, Only for the Generals 2, put at number 3 because I was definitely listening to that shit. He didn't have no features and not he had no features on that album or that project actually. Came out at the top of 2021 and I just loved it. Meek Mill's album, I'm definitely gonna put at number 6. Number 6. Put it at number 6. Next to Drake's album. Let me see. Moonboy. Young Blues Moonboy album. I liked it. I liked it very much. Very, very good project. I'll put it at number 2. Am I missing anything here that I actually listened to? Oh yeah, West Side Gun's project. I'll put it at number 7. Number 7. Okay. What else is there? Like if I'm just going off of albums I actually listen to. Oh yeah, Summer Walker. She's definitely coming up here at number 4. Summer Walker is definitely coming up there at number 4. What else is there? AZ's album. I'm gonna put it at 5. Definitely listen to it. Lyrical. Everything you're expecting it to be. Did I listen to the same song? There are albums I didn't listen to. Where they came out like hella late. And they just like came out like I said, 16 days before December was over. Like Roddy Ricch's album, I can't put it up on the top 10 because it came out. What is it? It came out on like the 11th or something like that. So I can't really count that. The NBA YoungBoy Birdman project, it came out and I didn't really listen to it, so I just kind of I think I'm okay. I'm sorry, I don't really care to hear Birdman rap. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm by myself there, but I just don't want to hear Birdman rap. Okay. I just don't want to hear NBA YoungBoy carrying a project by himself and hearing Birdman try to rap. I'm good. I'm good on him rapping. Let me see this. Is there anything else I can put up here? Oh yeah. Young Nudi's Rich Shooter. That's gonna be at number 8? Put that at number 8. Put that at number 8. Rich Shooter. Loved it. Let's see, what else? I wanna put Silk Sonic up here, but I don't know where I would put them. It was a good album, but I mean, I didn't listen to it enough times to say that it's an album of the year. That's why I'm not trying to put it up here. I didn't really listen to the Wally project. I'm kind of mad I didn't do that. Or the damn, it's a lot of like the DMX project. I listened to it, but I like only went back to it like maybe 2 or 3 times. So it was a great send off album for him. What else? I don't know. I'm not really into ESTG. I'm not really I don't really listen to his music like that. I think that's it. And let me just explain the list here. Okay. So, like I said, number 1, 2, and 3 are the albums that really don't have. I'll even go as far as 4. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4 are probably the best albums out of this whole entire top 10 that I have here. Tyler, the Creator's album is flawless. Dave's We're All Alone in This Together is flawless. And if you don't know who Dave is, he's a UK rapper. Dope. He does his own production. Number 2, with NF, I mean, that's self-explanatory. He's a rapper. There's literally had no features on the album. Great album. It wasn't even an album. It was a mixtape. Vince Staples dropped his first project off of I think he signed after his Motown deal. He has a new Motown deal, so this was his first project from that. Young Blues Moon Boy, hey man, that's self-explanatory. Music for the women, man. But yo, it's like he's like some new R&B guy. You know what I'm saying? Some new R&B guy, bro. I liked it. Number 3, of course. I might get some I might get some flack for putting Nas at number 3. But it was still a great album. There's no skips. J. Cole's album, I liked it. It was another version of Friday Night Lights. Had like maybe 1 or 2 skips on it. But overall, it was a good little, good, decent thing, decent project to put out. It's like you wait so long for your favorite artist who you've been following since you were like a child to put out music, and it's just like you never think they're gonna put out music. Like they're just gonna do it on their own time, and J. Cole delivered this project. Kevin Gates, self-explanatory, man. I don't know what it is when that guy puts it all together. When he starts to deliver rhymes over beats, man, it just sounds solid. It just sounds like he's home. His spirit is good. It sounds good when he's rapping, man. Number 4, Haitian boy Kodak, man. Of course, man. Kodak Black was on his. I don't know. He was just on it, man. Like, bro, 2021. That was his man. He did that. He did that, bro. He did it. He did it, bro. Don Toliver. In the midst of his in the midst of all that stuff that's going on with Travis Scott, bro still managed to keep what is it, Cactus Jack Records, Cactus Jack Records being talked about with his album. It's a melodic R&B crooning sounding album, you know what I'm saying? I liked it. Young Thug with his mixture of melodicness, his mixture of rap, this mixture of like alternative. Like I've never heard a Young Thug album where, well, okay, I take that back. Beautiful Thugger Girls was another one of those where he just like puts together like different sounds, and it just sounds beautiful. Like I never thought I'd say that. Like I actually think that Young Thug made like a creative like project, outside of like trap music. You know what I'm saying? And then the Summer Walker album, of course, she did her thing on that damn album. Like for real. She did it, man. Number 5, and I'm probably gonna stop after, what is that? Maybe I'll probably stop at 6. Number 5, Conway the Machine with La Mannequin. La Maquina. I don't know how you say it, but bars, rapidy rap, punches, schemes, all of that. Griselda is constantly reminding us that they are one of the best out there. I don't know with See For Yourself, very creative. I wasn't, up until this point, I wasn't really like very familiar with I Don't Know. I've seen his music, I've heard his music before. I was like, I don't really know yet. It's kind of hard getting into the new artists when there's like so many artists, so much music coming out. But I generally definitely rocked with this project that he put out. Lil Yachty, just first of all, I wouldn't put respect on his name, because before I never really used to like his music like that. And then I don't know, after some point, after like I guess his growth period happened, in my opinion, he just started putting out decent music, rapping over decent beats, rhyme. I actually like it. He's not like, he's not no Kendrick or nothing like that. He's not no lyrical miracle spiritual or nothing like that. But he's found his lane. So I rock with it. This project is just basically him paying homage to Michigan in general, and that sound that comes from Michigan that everybody wants to rap over but don't really pay no homage to. You dig what I'm saying? Outside of Michigan. So yeah, that's what he did here. AZ, Do or Die. AZ is a legendary rapper who is basically from New York. He is part of a NYC outfit called The Firm with Foxy Brown and Nas. He's been on multiple records with Nas, so basically he's a killer when it comes to rapping on the mic. So this was like a long anticipated, long awaited album, and man, he delivered. And finally, last but not least, number 6, Soulfly, Rod Wave, bro. Come on now, it's Rod Wave, bro. I've been rocking with Rod Wave since like, what is that, 2019? When he was just on Sage, when Sage Cheese was just promoting his stuff, man. It's cool, it's great, it's amazing to see where his ascension has like came from to where he is now. Just a bunch of like songs where he's like letting his emotions and letting out. It's almost like therapy on a record, a lot of music is sad, but like his music seems like it's like yeah, it's sad, but it's also, there's clarity behind the what I'm talking about, what I've gone through in my life, Drake's album, I have a mixed opinion about Drake's album. Amidst the whole beef with Kanye West thing, there's still some great music here. There's definitely some great music here. If it was like, it would be better if it wasn't just so like copy and paste on that album, but I liked it. I liked it enough to say, hey, it can go on here. It can go on my 2021 best rap albums. And finally, Meek Mill's album. I feel like you're not really expecting anything different. This is definitely like, if you're expecting like commercial Meek, you get a little bit of that here, but for the most part, you're getting Flamers Flow Meek on this album. It's Flamers Flow Meek, amidst the controversy of his album cover with whatever is on it, you know, the checkerboards, Illuminati, and all of that. It was a good album. It's a good album, decent album. I would have loved a Meek Mill album with no features. Just me. I would have loved a Meek Mill album with no features, no Lil Uzi, none of these features that are on here. But yeah, man, that is my best albums of 2021. You know, I might have left like one album off of here. Let me see. Did I leave somebody off? Let me see. No, I think I got everybody. If there's an album on here that I didn't put on here, it's only because like I didn't listen to it, or I didn't have enough time to listen to it, or I just didn't like it. I just didn't like the album enough. So that's it, man. Moving on.